Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. Team Royal Flush here, and we have some exciting cards to open. This is the next Magic set, Phyrexia, All Will Be One. Very exciting set for Standard, Commander, Modern. Lots of really fun, cool cards coming in this. So, we're going to get right into this. We have a few collector boosters with all the fun, expensive, shiny, the new Stand and Complete foil. That is a new foil just for this set. It's possibly going to be in March of the Machines as well, but it has not been confirmed yet because that's still a ways out. And we got this awesome art playmat from the Secret Lair Drop series. This gorgeous artwork, Livia Prima's Secret Lair Drop with Glissa Sunseeker, and her half elf and half Phyrexian being corrupted and completed by Vorinclex. So I figured that was appropriate for Phyrexia, All Will Be One. And we got the Magic 30th on the side in the old school art, or in color scheme. Collector boosters with Atraxa on the front. So very excited to get into this. We have
it might not look like some very good stuff, but the way that I feel like in my playstyle.
Love the art on these as well. Just even the booster packs.
It's particularly your playstyle. Also, hard to get.
All right. First pack of the night, we have our Rebel token, the red 2/2 Rebel, and I think that's, yeah, so that's the very front, and these are double-sided, so the token behind that is our 2/2 Artifact Drone with Death Touch. And then, oh, well, straight into rares, so we got a Borderless Foil Skrelv's Hive.
Helps me with my dragon.
We've got, that's a good one too. I'm trying to remember, this is a showcase art. Tecathal, Inquiry Dominus, the blue legendary Phyrexian Dominus cycle. They all have this cool ability using Phyrexian mana to make themselves indestructible, putting an indestructible counter on them, and then really cool static abilities as well. Then we've got our first Stand and Complete foil. You can see with the Phyrexian symbol, if I can get that kind of all over the card. This is Myr Convert, so a little Phyrexian Myr. And Furnace Punisher in Showcase foil. And then Showcase non-foil, Bladed Ambassador. And a borderless rare Norn's Decree. This card is awesome. You play this, and anybody who attacks you, whenever one or more creatures an opponent controls deal combat damage to you, that opponent gets a poison counter. So, awesome there. Borderless Blue Sun's Twilight. A foil Elish Norn, Mother of Machines. Cover card for the set, and we finally get the 5th Praetor. And then these gorgeous full art lands with the cool little, very minimal land symbol down on the bottom with the Phyrexian landscape, and then all of our commons and uncommons in foil. There we go. Lots of cool stuff in this set, and we get to see all the shiny, fancy, expensive cool stuff in these collector boosters. Oh, and actually they have the little pull tab. I don't know if that, usually that doesn't work. So there's another Rebel. And our Samurai, a 2/2 white Samurai with Double Strike. And we know that the rares are on the front this time. So if we go from the back, we've got Planner Disruption foil, Malcator's Watcher, Testament Bearer, the Fair Basilica, Distorted Curiosity, that's Jace being completed, or the process of, and then Feed the Infection, and our land, and this is the other art for these basics, is this full art Phyrexian, full art Phi-Speak basic lands, and the foil on these is gorgeous as well. Then we're into rares. So we've got an Urabrask's Forge and a Borderless Soulless Jailer. I don't know if you guys can see. Trying to get my camera to focus. Borderless Monumental Corruption. Showcased Sawblade Scamp. A foil Showcased Sawblade Scamp, 2 in a row. And then we get to Blightbelly Rat. That is our stand and complete foil with those Phyrexian symbols printed all over it. A Black Cleave Cliffs Borderless. Great reprint of the Fastlands, I think is what they're called, if I remember correctly. But yeah, we haven't had these since, Scars of Mirrodin block originally? No, I think they got a Masters set reprint. So these are great to be back in Standard, and for the first time Pioneer legal. And we have a Drivnod Carnage Dominus Showcase foil. This guy makes all of your death triggers happen twice. So if anything on your field, if a creature dying causes a triggered ability of a permanent you control to trigger, that ability triggers an additional time. He is 3 and 2 black for an 8/3. Then you can pay 2 Phyrexian black and exile 3 creature cards from your graveyard and put an indestructible counter on him. The Dominus are the strong cycle of creatures in this set.
I'll just print anything.
Hey, the blue Techathol, the blue one that we pulled in the first pack, he let, if you proliferate twice. So anything that says proliferate, you do it again.
All the new Phyrexian abilities.
Mm-hmm. Contagion Engine from the original Scars block is an artifact that says tap 4 and it, proliferate, then proliferate again. That's how it's worded. So with Techathol, you get to proliferate twice, then proliferate twice again, which is incredible. We get another 2/2 red Rebel token, and behind that is our Phyrexian Horror red token. It's a star 1 with trample and haste. And then we're gonna go from the back again. So we got our foil commons and uncommons. I'm gonna speed through these. You can pause the video and look at them if you want. And here is our basic island in beautiful foil, full art. And onto the rares. We've got a Soulless Jailer foil, a Borderless Urabrask's Forge, a Borderless Might Overseer. Mights are a sub-theme in the white with these little 1/1 Might creatures that can't block and have Toxic 1. And then we've got Quicksilver Fisher is our showcase, and our foil showcase is a Sinew Dancer. Our Step and Completed foil is Furnace Punisher. We've got Jorkadeen First Gold Warden in Showcase Phyrexian art. And our very front foil card is a Seachrome Coast foil, borderless art, which is awesome. Like I said, great reprint on those dual lands. Well, not dual lands, but 2 color available lands that we haven't had in a while. Dual land is what the original beta and 3rd edition lands are referred to as. So no, it is not a dual land because it's not $900.
Ah.
There we go. All right. Is it another red rebel? It is another red rebel. And behind that, a Phyrexian goblin, a 1/1 red. Then we've got our commons and uncommons. Phyrexian Atlas, great artwork on that, showing the exterior of the plane of New Phyrexia and what it has grown to be, storyline-wise. And then Exuberant Fuseling, and our land is another Phyrexian Full Art Mountain. Then we've got White Sun's Twilight Foil, Conduit of Worlds Borderless. This card lets you play lands from your graveyard, which is always a fun ability. Serum Sovereign, a 4/4 Phyrexian Sphinx with flying. Then our Urabrask's Anointer is their showcase art. Our foil showcase art is Blightbelly Rat. And our Step and Complete foil is a Glissa Sunslayer. Showing right here with Glissa Sunseeker. She was corrupted and became Glissa the Traitor, and as a completed Phyrexian zombie elf, she is now Glissa Sunslayer. Then we have our Borderless Rare, which is a Skrelv Defector Mite, our legendary Phyrexian Mite creature. And our foil rare is a Red Sun's Twilight. So these Twilight cards, there's one of each color, red, white, black, blue, and green. And they pay homage to the Sun's Zeniths cards from the original Scars block. Or not, yeah, Scars of Mirrodin block. Alright, this time we have a Phyrexian Mite token. And there are actually 2 different arts for this, one that's kind of white themed and one that's kind of black themed. So hopefully we get the second one and we can see both of them. And then on the back of that is the Hollow Sentinel, who is a 3/3 legendary artifact Phyrexian Golem. And then our commons and uncommons. We got some Cat Rebels and Phyrexian Beasts. Mantis, Awaken the Sleeper, Evolving Adaptive, and our Full Art Plains. Showing one of Elish Norn's spires, which is really pretty. I love the artwork on these full art lands. And then, oh, well that's a great card to pull. We have a foil Nissa Ascended Animist, our first completed Planeswalker of the night.
That's the one that everyone hyped up.
Oh, this card is insane. It is 3, 2 green, and 2 Phyrexian green for 7 loyalty.
I saw that one on Twitter. It's insane.
And her -7, which you can do right off the bat if you pay the full price for her. Until end of turn, creatures you control get +1/+1 for each forest you control and gain trample. She is awesome. So there's our first completed Planeswalker of the night. We're going to see if we get all 5 of them. There are 5 completed and 5 regular, so we'll see what we get. Then we have the Blade of Shared Souls, Lux Artillery, our Showcase Art Cankerbloom, our Showcase Art Foil Rustvine Cultivator, our Step and Complete foil, Drivnod. Very pretty. So that Phyrexian symbol printed on our black Dominus. Then our rare is a Kethek Crucible Goliath, a red-black Phyrexian Beast Legendary, and our foil borderless rare for the pack is a Miran Safe House, which is a cool artifact. I don't know if you can see, if it'll focus in. So as long as Miran's Safe House is on the battlefield, it has all activated abilities of all land cards in all graveyards, which is pretty cool. And because it's very land-centric and land-heavy, you can see the shadow on the door might look kind of familiar to people who've been playing for a while. If you haven't been playing for a while, the 5 shadows that are on the front of the door to the safe house are the silhouettes of the original artifact lands from the original Mirrodin block. So paying homage to land abilities and the lands of Mirrodin. No, the artifact lands of Mirrodin, I should say. Alright, token is another 2/2 red rebel and a Phyrexian goblin. And then our commons and uncommons. We have a Phyrexian cleric. We have Veil of Assimilation, Serum Core Chimera, and our forest for our full art. Venzer Corpse Puppet is our foil regular rare, which is kind of a sad realization of what happened to him. Venzer sacrificed himself to give Karn his spark back.
Transformers?
What?
Transformers? Talking about
No,
sparks?
no. Planeswalker sparks. Come on, man. No,
It could be the Transformers from the
yeah,
Brothers
true.
War now.
Venzer sacrificed his spark to reignite Karn's, and we thought that Venzer just died, which apparently he did, but then the Phyrexians just took his lifeless body and turned it into a machine.
This is just Transformers.
Because, you know. We got Zenith Chronicler. Kind of going to be a fun card in Commander, I think. 2 mana for a 3/1 Phyrexian Construct artifact creature. It says whenever a player casts their first multicolored spell each turn, each other player draws a card.
Cool.
So kind of a cool group hug that can go into any color group hugs. Whenever a player, so you can play a multicolor spell and make your opponents, well, each other player draws a card, yeah, so it forces each other player on the table to draw a card for the first spell each turn. We got Naali, Sun's Vanguard, who is a Rebel Legendary. She's actually the cover of our red and white pre-constructed Commander decks. But this is her borderless version, so that's cool. She's actually really good. Attacking tokens you control have double strike.
It's pretty much made for white decks.
Yep, she's red-white, so she gets all the fun stuff. Then we have our first showcase art, Sinew Dancer. Our foil showcase art, Sawblade Scamp. And our step and complete foil, Rustvine Cultivator. Regular rare, Mondrak, Glory Dominus. And this is our white Dominus horror. And he is 2 and 2 white for a 4/4 that says, if one or more tokens would be created under your control, twice that many of those tokens are created instead. So he is a Anointed Procession on a stick. Oh, and he can make himself indestructible as well.
Of course.
And our rare foil borderless card is Jorkadin, first Gold Warden in our Showcase Phyrexian artwork. Yeah, lots of cool art, lots of cool story with all of these. We've got a few packs to open to showcase and show off everything, so I'll try to go a little bit faster. We got our Rebel and our Phyrexian Golem, 3/3 token. We're going to go through the commons and uncommons, just kind of brush through these. If I find a cool story spotlight card, then I'll show it off. But everything else. Man, we keep getting this mountain for our Phyrexia art. I want to find the other ones too. We've got Koth, Fire of Resistance. There's one of our planeswalkers. He is not completed. He has been fighting the Phyrexians on the plane the entire time. Then we have Phyrexian Arena, borderless. This is a great reprint card to pull. I think the first time in borderless too. Tangleweave Armor from the pre-constructed deck. Commander deck. Thrumming Bird, another good reprint for our showcase art. And a foil Cankerbloom showcase art. And our Step and Complete foil is Quicksilver Fisher with all those Phyrexian symbols printed. Then our rare is Ovica, Enigma Goliath, who's a cool 6/6 flying nightmare with Ward 3 and Pay 3 life, and makes all of your instants and sorceries cost less for each creature you have, which is pretty awesome. And then we got Miglaz, Maze Crusher, a red-green Phyrexian beast. Has to do with oil counters. And then abilities based on how many oil counters you remove from him. So pretty fun, pretty cool. Still wanting to see our other planeswalkers or the concept Praetors. Hopefully we'll pull some of them. We got a Phyrexian Horror, Star, a green token, and our 2/2 red Rebel, who keeps showing up. Then we got our commons and uncommons here. Nope, no showcase stuff yet. There we go, there's a green Phyrexia for our forest, full art land. Venerated Rot Priest. This card is honestly really strong. Whenever a creature you control becomes the target of a spell, target opponent gets a poison counter. So you can target your own stuff with your own stuff and give them poison counters, which is pretty cool. We've got the Monumental Facade, which is a land, and this new card type called Sphere for land types. Has to do with Phyrexia and the plane of Mirrodin, in theme on all that. We got Kinzu of the Bleak Coven, a Phyrexian vampire legendary. Our showcase art, Sawblade Scamp. Our foil showcase art is Blightbelly Rat. And our Step and Complete foil, Cankerbloom. Hey, there we go. There's another completed planeswalker, and this one is printed in Phi-Speak. This is Luca, who was completed and bound to a Phyrexian beast, so they are one entity. If my camera would focus on the art there, see if I can get in. Come on. Yeah, so you can kind of see the artwork, and I don't know why my camera is being so blurry, but everything is printed in the Phyrexian written language, or Phi-Speak. So yeah, there's two of our planeswalkers completed, and then our rare is Conduit of Worlds borderless foil. Awesome. Oh, that pack worked well. Here's our white aligned Phyrexian Might token, and that's got a drone on the back. And then our commons and uncommons in foil. And our land, yep, forest. Full art foil of the plane. And then we have Mind Splice Apparatus. Skrelv's Hive, borderless. Kemba's Banner, borderless. Kemba, of course, has been around for a long time, since Scars of Mirrodin. So kind of cool to bring her back as a character. Rustvine Cultivator, showcase art. foil Rustvine Cultivator showcase art, and Step and Complete foil Sawblade Scamp. Foil, regular rare is Archfiend of the Dross, a Phyrexian demon. And our cool Phyrexian showcase art. And our foil borderless is a Sky Hunter Strike Force, who is a flying melee cat knight, which is pretty cool. Still gotta see some concept Praetors. If we get one of them, I'll be happy, but
More oil slicks.
oil slicks aren't out yet.
I need 'em.
Oil slicks are
Are
coming
they
next
only in that
month.
set?
They're only in the complete bundle.
That's stupid.
And there's our cat. We get a 2/2 white cat in this set as well. And then we're just gonna go for the rares. Kelthek, Crucible Goliath. Thrun, Breaker of Silence. He's been around for a long time, so cool to have him back as a character as well. And Slowbad, Iron Goblin. Slowbad has been around for a while, but this time he has been completed as well, a legendary creature that is now Phyrexian instead of not. And that is our Step and Complete foil for the pack. Then we got Sinew Dancer foil, Mer Convert regular, Hexplate Wallbreaker, and a Green Sun's Twilight, and our foil, Kaya Intangible Slayer. So another Planeswalker that has not been completed, and there is our Swamp in Phyrexian. And then our commons and uncommons for that pack. 2 packs left for this box. There we go. 2/2 Red Rebel and the Drone. Commons and uncommons. Get through these 6 in the back. And our planes, full art foil. Then we have Jorkadine, First Gold Warden, regular card art. The Filigree Silex, legendary artifact that is very important to story and the lore of everything that happens during this set. And Synthesis Pod, blue artifact playing off of Birthing Pod back in the original New Phyrexia. We've got Rustvine Cultivator and Blight Belly Rat and Step and Complete foil Thrumming Bird. And then Unctus Grand Metatect, a legendary Phyrexian Vidalcan, which is pretty cool. And then Ixchel, Scion of Atraxa, is our foil borderless rare. She is the other cover card for the second pre-constructed commander deck. So we have one for the Rebels and one for the Phyrexians. And she was actually created by Atraxa, who is this, our cover of our collector boosters. And this is the last pack of this box. We got our white aligned Phyrexian Might and a black aligned Phyrexian Might on the back. Both the exact same. They are technically colorless. They just have different artworks. But they are both 1/1 Phyrexian Mights with Toxic 1, and they can't block. And then we got, here's a cool story spotlight card in foil with Elspeth and the Silex. Flavor text tells more about that story. Hexgold Slash, the Hunter Maze, Chittering Skittering, Voidwing Hybrid, and the the full art Swamp. We've got the Seed Core is our foil rare. This is basically the beginning of the tree that Elvish Norn has been building as a land. Encroaching Mycosynth. Turns your stuff into artifacts, which is pretty cool. Volshock Factory. Showcase Blight Belly Rat. Foil Showcase Sinew Dancer. Step and Complete Foil Mondrak Glory Dominus, which is really pretty. Our rare is Kaya, Intangible Slayer, and this is in our Phyrexian Showcase art. So here it shows her completed, but she did not get completed in the storyline. So just kind of a cool concept art idea. And the last card of this box is our foil borderless rare, and it is Nahiri, the Unforgiving. And this one shows the Phyrexian Showcase art, and she did get completed in the storyline. So this one is accurate. So she goes right up there. So we have 5 out of 10 of our Planeswalkers. We'll see if we get the other 5. Yet to pull a Praetor, so hopefully we get one of those too. And there are technically 6. There's 5 concept Praetors, or concept art Praetor cards, and then our new Atraxa card. Come on. Alright, on to box number 2. And we're going to go a little faster this time, just through all of these. Filigree Silex is our rare, that's cool. So Filigree Silex, Malcator Purity Overseer is our regular rare, and our Step and Complete foil is a Bladed Ambassador. Then we got Rustvine Cultivator, Bonepicker Scourge, Goliath Hatchery, and I already saw it in the back, but we're coming up, a White Sun's Twilight, and a foil Jace the Perfected Mind, who is our 4th completed Planeswalker. He's going to go right up there. Then we got the Island in Phyrexian. And our commons and uncommons. Going into the next pack. Phyrexian Might, and our Samurai. And our rare is a foil borderless Phyrexian Arena. It's a great card, showing Vraska and Jace in the artwork. Then Slobad, Iron Goblin. And Step and Complete foil Rustvine Cultivator. Quicksilver Fisher is our foil showcase. Necrogen Rot Priest is our showcase. Gold Warden's Gambit for our borderless commander card. The Seed Core for the borderless foil, and Skrelv, Defector Might for the foil rare. Then our land is the Swamp, and commons and uncommons after that. We got our Might, and our Might. And our foil borderless rare is Zenith Chronicler. And then our regular rare is our showcase art, Zopandrel Hunger Dominus. There's our green one. He makes all of your creatures' power and toughness doubled at each combat, which is pretty strong. And then we got Kemba Ka Enduring in our Step and Complete foil. And this is her Phyrexified artwork. Then Blight Belly Rat, Quicksilver Fisher, and Staff of the Storyteller for the commander card. Red Sun's Twilight for our borderless, and our foil is Tyvar, Jubilant Brawler, who is our third Planeswalker that is not completed. Our Mountain, full art, and our commons and uncommons. We got the Phyrexian Might and the Phyrexian Horror. And then Slowbod. Slowbod Iron Goblin for our foil borderless rare. Razor Verge Thicket for our showcase rare. Urabrask's Anointer for step and complete foil. Thrumming Bird for the foil showcase. And Blightbelly Rat for the showcase. Gliss's Retriever is our commander card. A 6 mana 6/6 haste toxic 3. Toxic is the new mechanic in this set that is similar to Infect but a lot more balanced. Then we've got Mirax for our borderless rare, another sphere land, and Bloated Contaminator. 3 for a 4/4 with Trample and Toxic 1. And whenever it deals combat damage to a player, Proliferate. Great card. And then there's our Swamp in Phyrexian. That one, yeah, and here he's kind of glaring. Phyrexian Might and Phyrexian Horror. The rare is Mind Splice Apparatus, and the borderless or the showcase rare is Malira, the Living Cure. She's been around for a while as well. She was first printed Malira. Oh, I don't remember her full card name, but she's been a character since Scars of Mirrodin, and she is immune to Phyrexian Oil. So this is just cool Phyrexian concept art. She is not completed. Then we got a Sinew Dancer for step and complete foil, a Bladed Ambassador for our foil showcase, and a Quicksilver Fisher for our showcase. Othari, Sun's Glory, Red-White Phoenix from the Commanders. Whoops, skipped a card. There we go. Mercurial Spell Dancer for the borderless. Thrun, Breaker of Silence, there's our troll again for our foil rare. And so behind him is our Island in Phyrexian. Commons and uncommons after that. Two Red Rebel, Phyrexian Beast with Toxic 1. And we got the Eternal Wanderer. Again, this is our Phyrexian artwork. She is not completed, so she's going to come right down here as our fourth Planeswalker. Venzer Corpse Puppet is our borderless, our showcase rare. And behind that is our Step and Foil, Step and Complete Foil, which is Geth, Thane of Contracts. He's also been around for a while, storyline-wise. And then Rustvine Cultivator and Furnace Punisher. Then Rook, Hexgold Nabber is our borderless. Black Sun's Twilight, another borderless. And Karamonix, the Rat King, foil rare. A legendary Phyrexian rat with Toxic 1 that gives all your other rats Toxic 1. And then our Forest and commons and uncommons. 2/2 Red Rebel, Phyrexian Horror, green Star Phyrexian Horror, and our rare foil borderless is a Darkslick Shores. It's a nice pull. Showcase rare behind that, Tyvar, Jubilant Brawler, once again the Phyrexian art, even though he is not completed, so he's going to come right here.
And then new chance.
Then we have Mirror Convert for our Step and Complete. Rustifying Cultivator and Mirror Convert. Clever Concealment for our Commander card. Ooh, skipped a card. We got Argentum Masticore for our Borderless and Zenith Chronicler for our foil. Then the Swamp and Commons and Uncommons. There's another Mirror Convert. 3 Mirror Converts in this one pack. Phyrexian Might and Phyrexian Goblin. There's still a few tokens that we haven't pulled yet. I'm hoping to get to them so we can showcase everything. We've got Solfim Mayhem Dominus in our foil showcase art. This is our red Dominus horror. If a source you control will deal non-combat damage to an opponent or a permanent an opponent controls, it deals double that damage to that player or permanent instead. So now your lightning bolts are 1 mana for 6 damage. And our showcase
Only 1 mana?
1 mana for 6 damage. Plus the 4 mana to get him out. Phyrexian Obliterator is our showcase. This is a reprint from the original New Phyrexia, and this guy is awesome. 4 black mana for a 5/5 with trample, and whenever he is dealt damage, that source's controller sacrifices that many permanents. I love that artwork as well. The showcase artwork on him is awesome. Then we've got Step and Complete Sawblade Scamp, Sinew Dancer, and Bone Picker Scourge. Geth's Summons is our commander card. Vindictive Flame Stroker, borderless. Encroaching Mycosynth, rare, foil. And our Mountain. Geez, this box does not want to open from the side as easily as the other one did. 2/2 red Rebel and a 1/1 red Phyrexian Goblin. Vindictive Flamestroker is our borderless foil rare. Our showcase rare is Skrelv, Defector Might, and Urbrask's Anointer for Step and Complete. Bone Picker Scourge, Urbrask's Anointer, Mirage Mockery is our commander. Oops. Tablet of Completion for our borderless, and our foil is Rhea Ivor, Bane of Bladehold. Phyrexian Knight with Battle Cry. Then our island, and commons and uncommons. Almost done with box number 2. We have pulled a few more Planeswalkers, yet to pull a Praetor. Phyrexian Germ and Phyrexian Might, and we have Kaya, Intangible Slayer, in foil showcase art. So she's going to come back here. 3 Kayas. We still need the other 2. 1 more completed and 1 more non-completed. I'll put Luca here because... Then we've got, after the Kaya, we have, gonna lose stuff. After the Kaya, we have Elish Norn, the Mother of Machines, in showcase art. There's our new Praetor, our retrained Praetor. So those are the only 2 Praetors we pulled, is her twice. We haven't seen the concept Praetors yet. Step and Complete foil behind her is Miglaw's Maze Crusher. And Bladed Ambassador, Furnace Punisher, Glimmer Lens, borderless for our commander card, Norn's Wellspring for the borderless, and Black Sun's Twilight for the rare, with a mountain and our commons and uncommons behind that. 2 packs left. Red Rebel 2/2 and a 3/3 legendary Hollow Sentinel Golem. We've got Lux Artillery for our foil borderless. Our showcase is Glissa Sun Slayer. And our step and complete foil, Nahiri, the Unforgiving. Haven't even seen her regular art yet. We've just seen now 2 printings of her Phyrexian art. We've got Quicksilver Fisher and Blight Billy Rat. Phyrexia Outbreak is our commander card. Whoops, skipped a card. Dragonwing Glider is borderless, and another sword equipment. Sword of Forge and Frontier for our foil. We haven't had a sword like this in a while. We got our island. We got commons and uncommons. And we got one more pack for this box. Last pack of this box, we got our 2/2 Red Rebel and our 3/3 colorless Phyrexian Golem. And we're gonna go backwards this time. We got our Chrome Prowler, Offer Immortality, Chimney Rabble, the Surgical Bay, Trawler Drake, Atraxa's Skitterfang, and our land is a Phyrexian Full Art Forest. We've got the Filigree Silex for our rare. Our borderless is the Mycosynth Gardens, another sphere on the plane. Commander card? Commander card, Lux Artillery, borderless. Sawblade Scamp, showcase. Foil showcase is Urabrask's Anointer, and step and complete foil is a Blightbelly Rat. What is this one? Borderless rare. No, showcase rare. Showcase rare. Koth, Fire of Resistance. Not completed, but completed art. And our foil borderless rare last card of this box, Azuri, Stalker of Spheres. Legendary green-blue Phyrexian elf warrior that whenever you proliferate, you get to draw a card. Because if there wasn't enough advantage with proliferating. So that's 2 boxes down, 1 to go. Hopefully we get all 10 of our planeswalkers and complete, pun intended, our collection. 12 more packs and that will do it. Alright, Trax is sitting there on the front. Haven't seen her yet either. Let's see if we can get the back. Yeah, that opened much better. Our token, Phyrexian Golem, and the 2/2 Red Rebel. Going from the back. 5 and 6, and our land, Swamp. Arching to the Dross. Phyrexian Arena. Wormquake. Sawblade Scamp. Sawblade Scamp. Do we have a third Sawblade Scamp? No, we have Phyrexian, Physpeak, Steppenfoil, Nahiri, the Unforgiving. That is gorgeous. So that is her art completed. Non-Phyrexian showcase foil, but still gorgeous. It's actually reminiscent of one of her older arts. And yeah, with that step of complete foil, it's kind of hard to. There's a few of them, kind of hard to see on these brighter background cards, but wow, that's pretty. So Nahiri the Unforgiving in Phyrexian Physpeak with our step of complete foil on top of that. Showcase card is Slobad, and our foil borderless rare. Another Kaya, intangible slayer. So 2 Phyrexia, or 2 planeswalkers in that one booster pack. Not the 2 that we needed, but good pulls nonetheless. Alright, our Phyrexian Might and a Phyrexian Might. And go through our commons and uncommons. 4, 5, and 6, and Mountain in Phyrexian. We've got foil Nissa, Ascended Animist, second copy of her. It's gonna hang out up there. Our borderless is the Monumental Facade. Then we've got Glistening Sphere for our commander card, borderless. Showcase, Furnace Punisher, Showcase Foil, Mirror Convert, Step and Complete Foil, Evolved Spinoderm. It's a new one for us tonight. Step and Complete artwork. Then our Showcase card, Showcase Rare, is Glissa Sunslayer. And our foil, borderless, Argentum Mastercore. Still need the other 2 planeswalkers. Phyrexian Goblin, 2/2 Red Rebel. Uncommons and commons. We got Terramorphic Expanse again, which is great. I think it's been way too long since this card has been printed in Standard. And our land, Phyrexian Forest. Foil rare, Kaya. Getting lots of planeswalkers, not the ones we need. We got Kaya, we got Skrell's Hive, we got Vishgraz, the Doom Hive, who is the other commander card. Actually, fun storyline. Geth, that black one, the black legendary creature that we pulled earlier, Ixhel actually killed him and turned him into this, which is kind of cool. Then we've got our showcase cards. So non-foil, Sinew Dancer, foil, Sinew Dancer, third one, Step and Complete Sinew Dancer. Yes. All right, well, 3 Sinew Dancers. That's kind of awesome. Not a great pull for money or good cards, but kind of awesome. We got all 3 of them, one after the other. All right, this is the showcase rare. It is Kaito, Dancing Shadow. That is our 5th planeswalker. This is again completed showcase art, even though he is not completed in our story. So that is our 5th regular planeswalker. We are missing 1 completed Lux Artillery for our foil borderless rare. And if you followed the story at all, you know who we're missing up here. If not, it'll be a surprise. 2/2 Samurai and a Phyrexian Might. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And we got a forest. Foil rare, the Eternal Wanderer. There's her regular art. Yeah, as you can see, no machine. She is not completed. Then our borderless is Green Sun's Twilight with Vorn Klex in that artwork there. And this guy up here. It's a commander card, Sky Hunter Strike Force. Our showcase, Blightbilly Rat. Showcase foil, Furnace Punisher. Step a Complete foil, Thrumming Bird. Showcase rare, Venzer Corpse Puppet. And our foil borderless rare, the Mycosynth Gardens. still a few cards we haven't seen. Haven't seen the regular Kemba. We got our Phyrexian Horror and our Phyrexian Might. And we need our last completed Planeswalker. Charge of the Mites. And our land, Phyrexian Swamp. Foil Rare. Luca, Bound to Ruin. In non-Phyrexian, there's the English print. In foil. And our borderless rare is a Blue Sun's Twilight. Jin-Gitaxias on that artwork. Our commander card is Containment Grafter. Showcase Rustvine Cultivator, Showcase Foil, Mer Convert, and Step and Complete Foil, Quicksilver Fisher. Showcase Rare, Geth, Thane of Contracts. And our foil borderless rare is Izuri, Stalker of Spheres. Phyrexian Might and Phyrexian Beast, 3/3 with Toxic 1. 3, 4, 5, 6. The land is Forest. The foil rare, the Filigree Silex. Borderless rare, Soulless Jailer. Commander card, Norn's Choirmaster. Which is pretty good. Showcase, Canker Bloom. Showcase foil, Canker Bloom. Do we have another third Step and Complete foil Canker Bloom? Nope, it's a Jorkadine, first Gold Warden in Phyrexian art. And our showcase rare, Nissa, Ascended Animist in Phyrexian art. Third one of her. And our foil borderless Phyrexian Arena. That's gorgeous. Yeah, so if you couldn't guess who we're missing, there's a big hint. Phyrexian Might, Phyrexian Horror. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 commons and uncommons, and then our Swamp, our Zenith Chronicler, borderless Red Sun's Twilight with Urabrask, Hexplate Wallbreaker Commander card, Showcase Sinew Dancer, Showcase Foil, Bone Picker Scourge, Step and Complete foil. There's some markings on the back. It's weird. I don't know if you can see that or not. A little bit there. That little kind of blotch line on the back. Interesting. Step and Complete Urabrask's Anointer. Showcase Rare. Another Phyrexian Luca, Bound to Ruin. And our foil borderless rare, Kemba, Ka Enduring. So yeah, seen this art for Kemba, haven't seen the regular art for Kemba. That's okay, cards do the same. We got the Rebel, we got the Drone, we got our commons and uncommons, and our land, Mountain. Foil rare, White Sun's Twilight with Elish Norn on that artwork. Borderless rare, Mirex. Commander card, Tangleweave Armor. Showcase, Sawblade Scamp. Showcase foil, Quicksilver Fisher. Step and Complete foil, Blightbelly Rat. Showcase rare, Vran, Executioner Thane. I think he's new for us tonight. And our foil borderless rare, Green Sun's Twilight. Alright, we have 4 packs left. Need our last Planeswalker. We got our 2/2 Cat and our Rebel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 commons and uncommons. We are on a swamp Phyrexian swamp land. Hopefully the black will tie into who we're missing. Nope, just Kaito dancing Shadow in his regular art. So we got all 5. We actually got the 5 non-completed Planeswalkers in their regular art and their Phyrexian art. So that's kind of cool. And we can still pull the rest of them, but be pretty lucky, so we'll see. Borderless Rare, Mercurial Spell Dancer, Commander card, Staff of the Storyteller, Showcase, Blightbilly Rat, Showcase Foil, Urbask's Anointer, and Step Incomplete Foil, Karumonix, the Rat King. Then we got our Showcase Foil, Koth, Fire of Resistance. Not the Planeswalker we need. 2 Planeswalkers in this one pack. Vran, Executioner Thane. 3 packs remaining. Phyrexian Might, and our cat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Our land is Phyrexian Island. Sword of Forge and Frontier. Still a good card to pull. Foil Mythic. Borderless Rare. Black Sun's Twilight. Shield Dread art up there. Commander card. Rook. Hex Gold Never. Showcase art, Bladed Ambassador, Showcase Foil, Thrumming Bird, and our Step Incomplete foil is Bladed Ambassador. Then we've got our Showcase art, Rare, Capricious Hellraiser. Big mythic Phyrexian dragon. That's the first one we've seen of this tonight. He's big. He lets you play stuff from your graveyard for free. Randomly. And our foil borderless rare is another Dark Slick Shores. Haven't seen a lot of the lands tonight. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to show those off, but might actually see more of those in set boosters than collector, possibly. We got a Phyrexian Might and a Phyrexian Goblin. I don't have any set boosters to open tonight, so don't take my word for it, but let's see, we've got commons and uncommons. 4, 5, and 6. And Forest. Mercurial Spell Dancer. Borderless Rare. Filigree Silex. Commander card, Glissa's Retriever. Showcase card, Urbask's Anointer. Showcase Foil, Blightbilly Rat. Step Incomplete Foil, Rustvine Cultivator. Showcase card, Showcase Rare, Razor Verge Thicket. Foil Borderless Rare. Ooh, hello Mythic. Foil Phyrexian art, Tyrannax Rex. Tyrannax Rex. 4 and 3 green for an 8/8 that can't be countered with Trample, Toxic 4, Ward 4, and Haste. He's a Phyrexian dinosaur. He's pretty awesome. Alright, this is it. Atraxa, Phyrexia, all will be one, our final collector pack and our final pack of the night. We have our 2/2 Rebel and our Phyrexian Horror. Our commons and uncommons are Leonin Lightbringer, Thrill of Possibility, which is a great reprint. Yeah, with Nahiri's artwork during her completion. Stinging Hive Master, Titanic Growth, Thrumming Bird, and an Atraxa's Skitterfang. Then we've got our land is Full Art Plains. Kind of fitting to finish off on the white for Elish Norn. Our foil rare Graz, Unstoppable Juggernaut, a artifact legendary Juggernaut. Borderless rare is Encroaching Mycosynth, the artifact that turns all your other stuff into artifacts. Commander card, Volshock Factory. Our showcase, Quicksilver Fisher. Showcase foil, Quicksilver Fisher. Are we going to have a third one? Step and Complete foil, Urbask's Anointer. Would have been cooler with a Fisher in my opinion. Last two cards. This is it for the night. This is our showcase. This is our full art foil. I'm going to save this one because the full art, or the borderless, can't be our Planeswalker. So we're going to do this one first and hope that this is our final Planeswalker. This is Vindictive Flame Stoker. Vindictive Flame Stoker. And our final card of the night, our showcase art rare from our complete collector boosters. Our showcase art is Tyvar, Jubilant Brawler. So close. Almost got them all.
That kind of activity yourself.
We were so close.
Shots.
Oh, well, that's okay. For those of you who already knew, congratulations. If you did not know, I'm going to see if I can find some artwork wherever it went. Where is, so Distorted Curiosity has Jace with some Phyrexian corruption and completion on there. There we go. Phyrexian Arena is the big hint / spoiler for our Planeswalker who's missing. It is Vraska as a mono black Phyrexian Planeswalker. And she's actually the one who ended up completing Jace, as shown in this artwork here. So, did not get all 10. Got a lot of them, though. And multiples of each of them, which is nice, other than Jace. Just one. But out of 3 collector boosters, pulled some very pretty cards, some very expensive, some very useful commander and standard cards. So, 3 different boxes of our Phyrexia. All will be one. Go support your local game store and hail to Phyrexia. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed seeing the cards as much as I enjoyed opening them. Have a good night. Bye.